The Haunting of Marlowe House. It was a dark, stormy night when Emma and her friends decided to take a dare. They had heard the rumors about Marlowe House for years, about how it was abandoned, how no one had lived there for decades. But what intrigued them most were the whispers that claimed the house was cursed. They arrived at the overgrown gate, its rusted hinges creaking in the wind. The house loomed in front of them, its windows dark and empty, yet somehow staring back with an unsettling presence. Ignoring their growing unease, they made their way up the cracked stone path, each step heavy with the weight of their fear. As they entered, the air turned colder, the smell of damp wood and mildew filling their nostrils. Emma tried to stay calm, but the house seemed to breathe with them, its walls creaking and groaning. The group ventured deeper into the house, their flashlights cutting through the thick darkness. In the living room, an old grand piano sat in the corner, its keys yellowed with age. Despite its silence, it seemed to hum with energy, as if waiting for someone to play. "Let's leave," whispered one of her friends, the fear palpable in her voice. But Emma, more curious than frightened, urged them to keep going. They explored the upper floors, each room eerily still. But when they reached the final door at the end of a long, narrow hallway, they found it slightly ajar. As Emma pushed it open, a sudden chill ran down her spine. Inside was a small, dimly lit bedroom with an old rocking chair facing the window. It began to rock back and forth on its own. The air was thick with tension, and before anyone could speak, a soft whisper broke the silence. "Leave. Now." Emma froze. It was a voice, but it wasn't coming from any of her friends. It was as if the house itself had spoken. The temperature in the room dropped even further, and the rocking chair creaked violently. In a panic, the group ran back toward the stairs, but the house seemed to change. The hallway stretched longer, the stairs farther away. Shadows danced in the corners of their eyes, and every time they turned a corner, they found themselves facing a different room. The house was alive. As Emma neared the front door, she felt something icy brush against her neck. She spun around, but there was nothing there. A whisper again, louder this time. "You should have left when you had the chance." Suddenly, the door slammed shut with a deafening bang, trapping them inside. The room around them began to pulse with a deep, sinister rhythm. The air grew thick, as though something was breathing behind them, too close. They turned around to find a figure standing in the doorway. A pale, gaunt man with hollow eyes, dressed in tattered clothes from a time long past. He reached out, his fingers icy cold. "I never wanted company," he whispered. "But now you're here, forever. What do you think? Would you dare step into Marlowe House?"